Hey church, Josh here. I'm just coming with some news and some announcements. But before I even jump into news and announcements, I thought that it might be really good for us just to remember who we are and what we're doing. Um, who we are, it's real easy. It's all wrapped up with Jesus. Jesus came to save us, right? Save us from our sins. And he did that by dying on the cross. He redeemed us. He brought us to become a people. So we're not our own people separated from him. We're made to be with him. We're unified through him. And as people, we make disciples who make disciples, right? We tell people with everything we do through the gospel, the good news that Jesus saved us, that we get this chance, the opportunity to tell people about the good news of Jesus. And their lives in turn get to be affected. So it affects every part of us, how we live our lives, whether you're married or not, whether you how you work, how you do your job, how you care for your friends, or you care for the people that don't like you. It affects all parts of us. Why am I bringing that up? I'm bringing it up real quickly, guys, because I think it's actually really important in times of crisis to remember the point of what we're doing. Okay, we're not just here gathering together to be because it's a fun thing to do. No, we're on mission together, friends. So I think we need to be unified around that mission that God has saved us through Christ's sacrifice and that we are on mission for him. We are declarers. We are, if you will, postmen. We deliver the letter and we do it with our entire life and with our mouth. Having said all of that, we do live in challenging times. It's frustrating. I'm not going to deny it. I've been super frustrated this week with all of the different things that have come out. We have a new mandate from our mayor, and the mandate is that no more than 25 people can gather inside. And inside, when we gather inside, they have to be families that have to be 10 feet apart. We have to wear face masks, and we're supposed to keep a roster of people's names, numbers, and email address in case somebody comes down with COVID. We've been praying about that, Luke and Ryan and I, trying to figure out, like, what do we do? Like, I don't really want to keep a roster of people's names. Maybe that's the Alaskan in me. I don't know. But we've been just praying, like, God, what do we do? And in the midst of this, a new trial, kind of a new old trial. And so what we kind of come down to is we think that our strength in the church is really our GCs, right? You guys already like to be together. You already gather together. The problem has been with the corporate. How do we gather together corporately? And for right now, I think we're going to put a pause on it. We're going to put a pause on it as far as gathering in one building together. And I love gathering together. So this kills me. But if you can meet with your GC, then I would encourage you to. If you don't feel safe doing that, please don't do it. But don't stop communicating with each other. Don't stop caring for each other. Look for opportunities to care for one another in this time. And as this progresses and keeps going, I guarantee it's actually going to get harder and harder. And that's the reality of a trial. They often, at the front end, it's not actually that hard. And then it gets harder and harder as it goes. So my encouragement to you is that you would actually unify in this time period and not fracture, but unify as one under Christ's mission for us and because of what Christ has done. So for right now, starting today, which is July 24th, until we don't know when, really until the mayor changes some of his orders or we figure out a good way of doing this, gathering together. We're going to do a virtual on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. It will be on YouTube and on Facebook. We're not going to do the Zoom, but we will do a video, a sermon on YouTube and Facebook. If you can gather together with small groups, then that would be awesome. If you can't, please tune in at that time for some teaching and stay connected. Stay connected inside of your GC and for the others inside of the church. And I would actually also pray, not just pray, I would actually ask you to pray. I'm going to try to find a way to send this. I have printed out this. It's just a heart. I mean, I don't know how well you can see that. And it says pray for. And in here, I have names of people on all these different ones. But right here it says people in my GC, and so I put people's names in my GC that I'm going to pray for. And this is a daily thing. I pray for these people daily. And I've got you guys down there. I've got Tom and Robin, Dan and Shelly, and Randy. These are people in my GC that I'm praying for and their families. And then I have people in my church. I got Devin and Sarah right there. I've got Kyle and Logan. I've got all of you basically on here. So you can go down around and I pray for you guys. And then I have non-believers, people that I know don't know Jesus, and I pray for them. And I have their names listed because if I'm not praying for them, I'm not going to be on mission for them. Right? That's true. I'm not going to be thinking about them, am I? And then I have Christians who are not in the church, people that are floundering, and then I have their names on there, and I'm praying for them, and I'm pursuing them in whatever way I can, whether I'm wearing a mask or not. Guys, I love you. I pray that you will be on mission. Join me as I'm trying to, as best I can right now, be on mission for Christ here in Eagle River. Regardless of what a mayor's orders are, we can still love each other, we can still love our community, and we can still press in towards the gospel right here in Eagle River.